Hey guys, it's Miss Belle. I'm back for some more story time. So we have 3 books this session. It is my What Do You Do ... It's actually one of my favorite series and some of you may actually recognize it. So the 3 books that we're going to read are, ready? It's What Do You Do with a Problem? What Do You Do with a Chance? And What Do You Do with an Idea? So this one's actually the most famous one. Some of my parents may know this one. It's really, really great. So we're going to start off with problem, then go into chance, and then idea. So what do you do with a problem? It is written by Kobi Yamada, and it's illustrated by May Bessem. Okay, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to move you a little bit closer to make it a little easier when I read to you guys. What do you do with a problem? I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem, but it was there. I think this is the problem right here, right? It's gray and dark and a little uncertain, unknown. Why is it here? What does it want? What do you do with a problem, I thought? Looks like it got bigger, no? Don't you think? I wanted to make it go away. I shooed it. I scowled at it. That's like kind of an angry face. Can you scowl? I scowled at it. I tried ignoring it, but nothing worked. I started to worry about my problem. What if it swallows me up? All right, friends, it definitely got bigger in this picture. What if my problem sneaks up and gets me? Do you see it peeking over right here? He's hiding. How do you think that makes him feel? Do you think he's happy? He might be a little scared. What if it takes away all of my things? I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this and worried about that. Oh, that is definitely a very sad face. He's worried. He's anxious. And the more I worried, the bigger my problem became. Look, it is all over this one page going into this other one. I wished it would just disappear. I tried everything I could to hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself, but it still found me. And the more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. I didn't feel good at all. I couldn't take it anymore. This has to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. Well, it looks like he's starting to get to work. He's gonna start doing things to try and solve the problem. I realized that I had to face it. What an inventive little boy. So even though I didn't want to, even though I was really afraid, I got ready and I tackled my problem. Look at him go. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. Looks like it's starting to change color. Remember how before it's all gray and dark and cloudy? I see some beams of light. Some it's a little yellow, a little orange now. My problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. guys see this amazing, beautiful art? I love this series so much. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. And I think that's it, friends. So that was what do you do with a problem? We're going to go on to our next one, which is what do you do with a chance? All right. What do you do with a chance? One day, I got a chance. It just seemed to show up. It acted like it knew me, as if it wanted something. I didn't know why I was here. What do you do with a chance? I wondered. My friends, can you spot the chance? I think it's this little yellow butterfly looking thing, right? It fluttered around me. It brushed up against me. It circled me as if it wanted me to grab it. I started to reach for it, but I was unsure and pulled back. And so it flew away. I thought about it a lot. I wish I had taken my chance. I realized I had wanted it, but I still didn't know if I had the courage. When another chance came around, I wasn't so sure, but I decided to try. Oh, look, it went. He's trying to go reach it. I went to reach for it, but I missed and fell. I was embarrassed. I felt foolish. It seemed like everyone was looking at me. I decided I never wanted to ever feel this way again. So after that, whenever a chance came along, I ignored it. And the more I ignored them, the less they came around. Oh look, it's not as colorful anymore, right? Before it was all yellow, even the space around it. And now, even the tips of the wings are no longer yellow. And so one day, I noticed that I hadn't seen a chance in quite a while. It was as if they had all disappeared. I started to worry. What if I don't get another chance? I know I acted like I didn't care, but the truth was, I did. I still wanted to take a chance, but I was afraid, and I wasn't sure if I would ever be brave enough. Sometimes when you fail once, it makes you never want to try again, but let's see what he does after. Then I thought, maybe I don't have to be brave all the time. Maybe I just need to be brave for a little while at the right time. I realized it was up to me. Looks like he's going hard at work. I wonder what he's gonna make. I promised myself that if I ever got another chance, I wasn't going to hold back. If I got another chance, I was going to be ready. Then, one seemingly ordinary day, I saw something shining far off into the distance. Is it possible? I hoped. Could this be my chance? It's over there, right? It's yellow again. What do you think, friends? Do you think it's gonna be another chance? Let's go look. I had to find out. I ran as hard and as fast as I could toward it. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I let go of my fears, I was full of excitement. It wasn't that I was no longer afraid, but now my excitement was bigger than my fear. As I got closer, I could see that this was a really, really huge chance. Oh my goodness, it's like 3 times the size of him. The other chances were just like a little bit, right? This looks like it's gonna be an amazing chance. But this time I was ready. As it came by, I reached out and grabbed it. I held on with all my might. It felt so good to soar, to fly, to be free. I now see that when I hold back, I miss out. And I don't want to miss out. There's just so much I want to see and do and discover. So, what do you do with the chance? You take it because it just might be the start of something incredible. That's beautiful. Look, he's flying high, high above, and he would never have gotten this experience or this opportunity if he didn't take the chance. All right, friends, can you say the end to that book too? Oh, look, I think this little fox friend has a chance too. All right, and then the last one for this story time is, what do you do with an idea? What do you do with an idea? Look, there's a little idea right there. Isn't it super duper cute? What do you do with an idea? One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with it? It's very natural to be very confused, right? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. Oh no, that's kind of sad. Look, it's all the way over here still. But it followed me. Oh, it's kind of cute. It's got a little crown. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? Sorry, friends, I had to move something out of the way. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. Oh, look, there's a little bit of a smile on his face, you see? It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. Oh, look, he's nudging him. It grew bigger, and then we became friends. He even got a little backpack for it, so it doesn't have to walk around everywhere that he's going. It's very cute. These pages, this book always has trouble. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do, and it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food, I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. They're on the seesaw together. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Then, one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. Look, now he's wearing the crown from the idea. And then my little friends, we say the end. All right. Okay, guys. At this time, Miss Belle is going to do my wrap-up goodbyes. We finished with this session, but there are definitely more that you can use. So thanks so much for joining me with Circle Time, friends. Or, it's not Circle Time, for Story Time. I'll see you guys later. Bye, friends.